I think that for me, the way that I've been able to make the most out of my own life was to realize that it's happening where I am. And I think a lot of the time it can be easy to get pulled in a direction where I want something or I have a certain expectation for myself, this, that, and the other. But I'm realizing that life has to happen where we are and it has to be done in it has to be a conscious decision. And I think that it's so difficult sometimes for me to realize that. And it's something I struggle with. But I think that we need to realize that regardless, the sun's not going to stop. And it's a cool analogy because it's true. It's true. I think that no matter what happens, you wake up in the morning, the sun's just going to keep going. And I think it's a good reference for the fact that we need to keep going and we need to keep finding reasons to keep going. And I think that the beauty has to come from within. And that we don't really find it, but we just become aware of it because it's already in all of us. And I realize that it's already in me. And I have a lot of good moments. And you know what? Recently, I'm very grateful because I've had more good moments than bad moments. And it's making me feel really proud of myself because I've been making a bigger effort to return to myself, to do things out of love for myself that make me feel like myself. And to know that it's not a competition with anyone and that I'm doing it for me. And I am where I am because I love it. And I'm actually seeking myself and I'm actually seeking to get to know myself. And it's something that I've been preaching for years now. Like I would just sit in my car before work and, have conversations with myself. And, over the years, I've kind of realized how much it's been benefiting me and how I'm actually able to better articulate myself and better be able to express myself to myself. And I'm doing these videos also because it's a reference point on how much I can keep growing, and it's a reference point on how I'm able to better express myself each and every single moment and learn how to talk and learn how to, coordinate my thoughts with what I'm saying, because I think it's a lot easier to express ourselves in action rather than in thought. And so that's why I think that it's important that we need to take a step into our own lives and that we need to realize that we are actually in the driver's seat. Because as much as you can think, oh, like this is what I want to do, blah, 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 it only happens where we are because we have to take that action right now. As we realize that life only happens where you are, it's to realize that we need to act. That's really all it is. And I think that's what I've been doing. Like I've been reading a lot more, and it's been making me feel really happy. I've been going for long walks, which has made me feel like myself. And when I'm working out, I actually take a second to be like, hey, this is where I am. I'm gonna be all here because this is an act of self-love. And it's being mindful of the fact that you get to do these things. You don't have to do these things. Like as soon as I'm reading a new book, I'm like, well, I get to read this for the first time. And there's so much beauty in that because I don't necessarily know what's going to happen. And I think that that's how I need to go into each and every single day, knowing like I don't necessarily know what today has in store for me, but I actually can find so much beauty in that, and I can actually find myself in that based on my virtues, based on my attributes and who I want to be. I want to be patient, I want to be kind, I want to be open to new experiences, and I think to live life is to experience the possibility of everything. And I think that's something we only realize if we realize that, hey, today is the day, treat today as the last day we're alive. Because, I think that people say, like, you only live once, but you live every day, you only die once. So I think we need to live every day consciously and know that, as gloomy as this may seem, we've all got an expiration date. And so I think we need to do a better job at, connecting with other people, connecting with ourselves, doing stuff for the sake of doing it because we love it. Not slaving away all day at pointless work, on our phones, this, that, and the other, but to truly do things for the benefit of you. To do things because you like it, because anything you do that you like is an act of self-love. whether you like it, like whether you know it or not. It's an act of self-love, which is why taking action is the most powerful thing any of us can do. And we need to be able to express that more easily. Not get lost in thought of what you want to be or if you're not good enough or whatever. I think it's true that there is no past self to overcome and there is no future self to achieve. Only who you are now in taking actions in every single moment, every single present moment, in knowing that it's actually etching into the future. And I think that in that, you can find a lot of reassurance in moving forward today. And so that's kind of what I want to urge anyone watching this, including myself in the future, is to just, do something for yourself. Like I think today, I'm going to go on a long walk. I'm just going to think. I'm just going to think about life, and that's what I like to do. And it kind of reminds me that, like, I'm just so small in this universe, if that makes sense. Like, there's something bigger than me, and I get to experience it, and I get to be here. It's not me versus the world. It's me in the world. And it's not me versus me. It's me and me. Knowing that I need to be the one who walks it, but I actually need to affirm myself, and I need to be there for myself, and I need to do things for myself and love where I'm going. And I think that in that, I just feel so much happier. And I am happier because I'm expressing it through. Like, I'm not thinking this is how I should feel. Like, I just want to feel happy, so I do. I saw this great quote. It was like, what would you feel like if you had accomplished everything in your life that you want to, and start feeling like that right now? Because why not? We should feel good about ourselves. And if you feel good about yourself, I think that it's easier to feel good about the world. And I think that we can actually build positive momentum on that. So that's what I have for today. So go enjoy your day. Yeah, thanks for stopping by if you did. Love you. I love myself.